Okay, it says I'm live right now. The thing is, I don't have. I don't know if anybody can move in. Come on. Where's the?
Sean, I refreshed it and it worked for me just now.
Okay, you can hear us and
Okay,
see us right
hold
now?
Hold on just a second. Let me just make sure I can hear you guys.
She must be able to hear you. She heard you.
No, now it's circling again. I thought I had it. Sorry. It may have been. No, it just restarted it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what Maureen was just checking. She got the same thing. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't know what happened that our internet system for the whole building went down and cut us out. And I don't know how to get. Okay, I'm afraid that with the webcam being down or our internet service cut us out, I'm not going to be able to pull it back up again for everybody to watch. But those of you that can hear by phone will continue that way. So we'll see what the bug was and get our internet fixed. Okay, I was with Dale going over his report. Sign repairs completed, snow and ice control measures. Hauled the tires that people like to leave along the side of our road instead of paying the $5 where they get tires, so they leave them for us to pay. Hauled scrap metal to Metallico, thank you. Equipment repairs completed, and for water samples and readings acquired, flushed where needed, and in the park began making repairs to picnic tables, fence, etc. When you say fence, do you mean the backstops of the ball fields?
No, we started on the outfield fence, but as we know, the ground's not frozen.
No, it's not.
Not enough to get the equipment out there, you know?
That's what I was wondering about. I figured at least the backstops, you make a few ruts. That's not too bad, but you could wreck that outfield.
We're doing it from the outside.
And then
We're doing what we can.
stakeouts were completed as needed. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay, next then. I have received a town clerk's report. Total state, county, and local revenue was $928. Okay. Anything else, Dale, you want to share with us?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Planning board, anything there, Tom?
No.
Okay. Or zoning, anybody got anything on zoning? Carrie, you got anything from zoning other than her report that I've got right here?
Nope, that's it.
And this is through to the end of December, correct? Yep, December 31st. Okay. Despite COVID, she's had a number of projects going on in town. Yeah, true. Okay. Park, Lynn, do you know of anything going on?
No,
Utilities, we don't have anything there going on, right?
No.
Lance, you got anything to add?
No, I'm all set. Just make sure on that, final order for Water District 10, that you sign it, and then get me a couple of certified copies.
Okay. Will do.
Publishing.
I did have, I did have an email from, Barry for assessor report.
Go ahead.
And I had a pull up, but I just lost it. Hold on, let me just pull it up again. I'll have it here in just a second. Okay. He said that he should finish his 2021 values this month. The state will review them in February, and if raised enough, change notices will be sent out in March. He will also be putting in requests for stamps and envelopes. Just keep an eye out for them.
Okay.
And that was it. Nothing
Okay.
major.
Yes?
I did have a couple of more questions. I
Well,
think that would be on both business. Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, let me back up a minute here. Still, Lance, on that Water District 10, final work order.
Not work order, just final order.
Or final order, I'm sorry. Publishing for the final order.
Do we need to publish this again, Lance?
No,
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Carrie.
I just wanted to check, we had tabled the speaker for the fair project. And, because we were looking for some answers to the part 2 section, I just wanted to check and see where we were on that, if we needed to do anything, if we got the answers.
Good question. I think, let's take a look at that over the next couple of weeks. We can put that on the workshop list. Sound good?
Okay. Yep, and then.
We
I
just gotta
also-
remember that our workshop, we only have an hour and a half because then the planning board's coming in.
Right. And then I wanted to check on, municipal solutions and just how the, going through and doing the, refinancing.
They're working on that at this time. There are some documents that they have requested that Lee is trying very desperately. She's digging through old files for the 3 water districts. She's trying to find the documentation that they want. So that's part of it right now.
I've already
Okay.
searched my records in the town clerk's office. I don't have them.
Okay, Maureen said that she searched her records. She doesn't have them, so that's why Lee is going through boxes right now, trying to find those on top of everything else that's expected of her.
Okay,
So, yeah, at this time, it's still a work in progress.
okay. And I don't, like, this was last year we were talking about, but like you're talking about her going through those boxes and stuff. Have you seen anything for like digitizing for grants or anything like that that we might be able to? I haven't, I just was.
We had applied for digitizing all our records and everything, and we did get approved for it, but it was with a company in Albany, and we had to send all of our files. That's all the town clerk's files from day one, as well as any of our other files, to Albany. They would not come here. And I'm sorry, I have a little problem with all our archive of records being sent all the way across the state to be digitized and charging quite a bit of money for that. When they could, as far as I'm concerned, they could send somebody here for a week and let them digitize right here. They can bring the equipment to us. So we did not take advantage of that grant, unfortunately, because that was the only company that said that they would do that, but they would come here, grab all our boxes, and basically empty our vault out and take it all to Albany. And we may lose records, of which the town clerk is legally responsible for every single document. If they lose it, we're screwed. I'd love to have everything digitized, make life so much easier finding documents like this.
Okay. I was just curious, I'm wondering too, if we could, I know we're all meeting and it may not happen right away. Seeing if there's.
Turn that down a little bit. I don't know what happened, Carrie. All of a sudden, we had a big echo going with you.
Oh, sorry, can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay, I was just saying that it may be, at some point, I know we're all very busy right now, but I feel like this is something that can easily keep getting pushed off, but could alleviate a lot of problems too, like, in this situation, be able to more easily pull up those records, and maybe reaching out to some of the local, colleges and seeing if there's anyone who would be interested in helping us with that.
That's a good idea.
That was it.
Okay.
I had a call today. Is there a glitch in the taxes going on?
No, they all went out. Every tax bill was mailed December 31st. I've also been getting calls. I also know I've been mailing out receipts right now with no deputies. And the way I have to collect, it's a lot more time consuming, but I'm trying for a 2-day turnaround to mail them out. And so as of Friday, I was caught up and mailed out close to 100 receipts, but I'm getting calls that people aren't getting them. So I've also was notified today of somebody not getting any of their mail, and they've discovered it's in a holding center in Rochester. They're not getting any of their bills. So no, every bill was mailed out. If they haven't gotten it, if they would like, I've already started taping them to the door out front. I can do copies. They're not going to be their originals. All originals. Yep, all originals were mailed or are noted for banks. That's it. They went out on the 31st as normal.
Okay. One last thing we have one speaker. Miss McKenna, if you would please call in on my phone. Miss McKenna, you're there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I got you all the way up on my speakerphone. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Well, this has been a pretty disturbing meeting. Willingness to follow the Pied Piper of money in this town is very disappointing, in the form of Apex. I'm so thankful that this town has at least one person to stand up for the majority of this town who is against it. Even our attorney is a pro-win zealot, I guess is the way that he described Gary Abraham and discredited him. I am so disappointed that after so many concerns were rightfully brought up about why this should not change, why this wind ordinance should not, absolutely not change. And we have a group of people that are unwilling to listen to anything other than the Pied Piper of money and follow Apex's trail of falsehood. And I'm just very disturbed that people are not giving even reality or truth about things that we can go back and prove, just like about the council person that spoke against the changing of the wind ordinance, and tonight was said that she did say that. How do we undo that? How do we undo the untruths that were said tonight? And I would also caution this town that is so carelessly walking down this trail of deceit and willingness to not listen to reason and caution on behalf of this town is shameful. And if people do not want to take the hard work that is involved in this job, the job of council people, and say what is wrong with this and why we should protect our people, protect our property lines, and say no to big money is something that if they don't want to do the work and they don't want to stand up for what is right, then maybe they should step down from their position. I cannot believe that we are having this go to the county when there is so much public community response against it. You are not even being willing to listen and read through the public forum before you take this to the county? Is that right at all? Why have a public forum? Is it just to be able to say, oh, we did this, but we don't want to really listen to what any... Do you ever think that possibly what was said in all these letters of people having concerns about these turbines would make you want to say, at least, at a minimum, we want to hear what the people say. We are not going to just run over them and have them do what we want them to do because of money. Just very, very disturbing. I cannot believe that you are not even going to go through the letters and have the opportunity to hear what people have to say about these before you make this decision. Absolutely shameful. Thank you to the council person who is trying to represent the people that elected in this town. Whether they voted for you or against you, you should still stand up for everyone in the town and not be tainted by money. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. McKenna.
Bye.
Oops. Okay. That's the end of our business that we have for this meeting. So if I could hear a motion,
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Margaret seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Everybody take care.
Was anyone able to get back on?